new adopt, second.
Would someone like to make a motion regarding the second?
So moved.
I'll second it.
Okay.
Val, for your purposes of the minutes, you have this text?
I
And you
don't
can
have that text.
Okay.
We're going to give it to you. Yeah.
I mean, I can take it
Sure.
from here, but.
Right. Madam Clerk,
Yeah.
can we have a roll call vote, please?
Councilman Cantorino?
Aye.
Councilman Lyons?
Aye.
Supervisor Bloomfield?
Aye.
Councilman Newbold?
Aye.
Councilman Capella?
Aye.
Motion carries. Now, do we need to, the first one we passed?
No, that's all right, it can stay on the record.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
What I just did for you, Val, because you're gonna need to follow up on this, is this proposal booklet, I've checked in red the pertinent application you'll spread upon the minutes for the resolution. All right?
Now, is there a resolution in there?
No, that was, this combined it.
No, I'm talking about the other resolution was just to authorize me to sign it.
That's what I'm saying. This resolution, the second one you just adopted, recites language and authorizes the supervisor to sign the seeker documents accordingly. There should be a separate resolution now.
For me to authorize me to sign the application?
That's correct.
Right, okay. Do we do that by motion, or do we need to do that by resolution?
I would say do the same. I can just dictate it.
Okay,
It's the
please
Town of
do.
Goshen, Town Board, meeting the Town of Goshen, held on March 22, the following 2010. The following resolution was introduced by and seconded by, again, to be designated. Whereas the town is considering making application to the New York State Environmental Facilities Corporation Clean Water Program for the Arcadia Hills Sewer District, and whereas the town has completed, had completed and prepared a short form environmental assessment form under the State Environmental Quality Review Act, and the town of Goshen has reviewed and so determined the status of lead agency in the town board, and that there was no significant adverse environmental impacts as a result of the proposed project. Whereas the town board needs to, by affirmative resolution, authorize the supervisor to sign seeker documents, and in addition to sign the actual proposal application to the state of New York. Now therefore be it resolved, the town board of the town of Goshen, based upon the foregoing, does hereby authorize the supervisor to sign any and all materials and documents necessary to submit and further the application of the town of Goshen with respect to the Arcadia Hills Sewer District.
Someone like to make a motion in that regard?
So moved. Second.
Madam Clerk, can we have a roll call vote, please?
Councilman Capella?
Aye.
Councilman Newbold?
Aye.
Councilman Bloomfield, I'm sorry, Supervisor Bloomfield.
Aye.
Councilman Lyons?
Aye.
Councilman Cantorino?
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you very much.
You have
So-
the same thing for,
Yep.
Same thing for.
same thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
With regards to the proposal for Hamiltonian Park Sewer District, the initial application would be as follows. At a meeting of the town board of, I shouldn't say application, resolution. At a meeting of the town board of Town of Goshen held on March 22, 2010, the following resolution was introduced by and seconded by individuals to be designated. Whereas the town of Goshen is considering making application to the New York State Environmental Facilities Corporation Clean Water Program for the Hamiltonian Park Sewer District, and whereas the town is caused to have prepared a short form environmental assessment form under the State Environmental Quality Review Act, and whereas the town board has assumed lead agency status, and whereas the town board has taken and determined that the application process is to be ministerial, now therefore be it resolved that the town board of the town of Goshen determined, based upon the information and analysis in the short form EAF and supporting documentation, that the proposed action will not result in any significant adverse environmental impacts, and further authorizes the supervisor to sign the seeker documents accordingly. And the town board does further determine and resolve and authorize the supervisor of the town of Goshen to sign any and all documents in order to submit and further the application of the town of Goshen with respect to the Hamiltonian Park Sewer District.
Someone like to make a motion in that regard?
So moved.
I'll second.
Okay. Madam Clerk, can we have a roll call vote, please?
Councilman Cantorino?
Aye.
Councilman Lyons?
Aye.
Supervisor Bloomfield?
Aye.
Councilman Newbold?
Aye.
Councilman Capella?
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you.
And what we did, Val, is one motion on the second one, you follow, just combined them.
Fine.
That's what Judge did.
We learn as we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do tomorrow then is take all this, put it in the final package, take it to Congressman Hall's office, and try to get it up to Albany this week. And so, Susan, thank you very much. Now, is there something I need to do in the morning to help you along with all this stuff?
I just gotta reprint that one. Val's gotta have it, and I need the one for Arcadia.
Yeah, well, these were,
Yeah.
these were in my box.
Yeah, I had one, I don't know where it is, but can I steal yours?
Susan, is there something that you wanted me to look at that's contained in those applications?
I would appreciate it, I don't know if it's okay.
Sure.
If you could look through both of these applications after you've been with Paul's office, I just had put a lot of stuff in here, I just want to
Okay.
make sure that it's not.
No, when you say after,
Well, we're meeting at 1 o'clock,
Okay.
unless you want.
no, 'cause someone delivered, or I got copies of some of these things
That was-
today, but I wonder if they were the former
No, that was-
application.
that was
That was
from,
Fusco's material,
Fusco,
okay,
yeah.
Fusco's,
Yeah,
okay.
that's totally, I just,
Been upgraded.
I put a lot of mud against the wall, and I don't wanna, well, because you're trying to prove there's problems.
Understand.
Yeah, that's the reason why I want to.
Okay, so-
I can see those at some point.
Yeah, I think it would be all right.
So if we have this meeting tomorrow with Congressman Hall, then what you're proposing, we bring it back, let Dennis look through it all?
Before it
and then
goes out,
we'll-
if that's okay with
Very
you,
good.
I feel better.
Okay, we got a plan.
That the numbers are still there, right? 'Cause some of the stuff is.
Yeah, I tried to switch the, see,
Landscape, the portrait.
yeah, and it
You'll be
just
okay. Just turn it back.
Good.
didn't work.
Thank you
so-
very much. Thank you for staying so late with us as well. Okay, the next item, we're gonna go back to item 7. Would someone like to make a motion, we appoint Carmen Woolley to the Goshen Senior Center Board of Directors effective March 11th, 2010?
So move.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. And the last one, you'll see in your packet, it's time for renewal of our HVAC service proposal contract. And we have used F&E air conditioning in the past. And the last year, my mic's on here. Last year, I'm looking for the total amount of money we're spending. Oh yeah, we spent $1,150, okay? And so that was F&E. Now, the head mechanic who did all the work for F&E went out on his own and formed his own refrigeration maintenance company,
Matthews.
No, Van Horn.
Van Horn.
Oh, Van Horn. Yeah, right here.
Huh? Yeah, right. And so he's the man who's done all the work on it for the past few years. So, and you can look at his without going through all the detail. He's saying he can do it for $945. Then the third one we have is Matthews. It was F&E. This is the son of the man who owned F&E. And so he would like to continue on with it, only be Matthews versus F&E. And his proposal is $1,960. So my feeling is, because I've talked, and Barbara's worked with both of these folks in the past, we really believe that $945 is the one we ought to go with. At certainly a couple $100 less than what we're currently paying. But you'll see the one with F&E actually was going from $1,150 to $1,950. So that was a tremendous increase. So I'd like to make a motion that we authorize the supervisor to sign the HVAC contract with the Van Horn Corporation, Refrigeration, Inc. for calendar year 2000, well, it's effective.
April of 2010 through what, January 2010?
Right.
Well, okay, yeah, April 1st, 2010, and will end on March 31st, 2011.